Hey, good afternoon. So I told myself that I wasn't necessarily going to make a video today because, I don't know, I've been making a lot of these, but I just have a ton of thoughts. And I felt like this vote would not be like make a video con worthy, but it definitely was. So, the first thing I want to do, I guess, is answer these questions that Malia posted. So let me sit. Ooh, what? Okay. I'm gonna get comfortable here. Hello. How is everyone today? That vote sucked on a personal level and on a game level. First of all, I feel really bad for Floppy. I've known Floppy for 2.5 years. He's a really good friend of mine. I'm not going to like keep him in the game just for pregame, but I also know he would have been with me. So Malia asks, so Floppy was unanimously voted out last tribal. How does this impact your game moving forward? Do you think the tribe dynamics is still blurry at this stage because we got a unanimous vote? No, I don't think the tribe dynamics is blurry. I think Lisa, Bean, and Rye were 100% doing Floppy at all costs because Lisa is like, Tanupa, oh, I don't want another Tanupa out. And the rest of them are just with Weed. I think that Corbin has once again proven he won't go against Bean, even if the vote doesn't matter. Like, they didn't really care, whatever. So I do think that there's tribe dynamics right now, and I think you're going to see it on the next vote. How important do you think winning the next immunity is to you? Do you think there's a chance you get targeted if you don't win? So no, I think I'm actually fine. I think I'm fine for like 2 votes. At some point, I think people might want to take a shot, but I do think that because this was a unanimous vote, Desert and Mike and Rye and whatever she's doing all still believe they need me. So I'm hidden in the sense that neither group realized I'm with one or another. I'm still firmly in the middle. The problem is I'm firmly in the middle. Who's your ideal target next? Do you think you'll be able to get the numbers to get this person out? So my ideal target is B&Q. The reason for that is he didn't like. So I asked everybody. Just a blanket statement. Hey, I'm hearing Weeb. I'm hearing Floppy. Who would you rather do? Everyone answered the question. Absolutely everyone, except one person, and that was B&Q. B&Q was telling Desert and Mike he was 100% doing Weeb, and was telling literally everyone else he was 100% doing Floppy. So B&Q is literally just a GOAT number for Lisa, and that is it. He is nothing more in this game but that. And so it just drives me nuts. And what I want to do is cut the goats of the other people. And that is why I would love for B&Q to go. This is also the one time I think that we can actually effectively use Lisbon's extra vote. So, like, please, dear God, let's do that. All right. You seem to be the person who wanted Floppy to be saved. Can you talk more about what happened that last vote? Why Floppy ended up going? Okay. Yes, I can do that. Hi, my name is Brock, and I am running out of allies, like people that I actually like. So I wanted to save Floppy. I don't really care about Mike. I think Weeb is the most dangerous person in this game because we could have taken a shot last time, but now his group just showed that they can control who goes home. And because of that, Weeb is firmly in this perfectly fine position. The other thing that can happen is these people can now also get rid of Nick. They can pretend like, oh, look, we got rid of one of the trio. Oh, look, we got rid of one of the casino. But like, it's just Nick. He's the most expendable of their group. So I think that Weeb has a steal a vote. He's in this incredible position. They're working to get the colored medium as well. Weeb is going to end up with like 7 advantages in this game. And by the time people wake up and go, oh, okay, we can get him out at like 11, he's going to be able to advantage his way through. So whatever, it's dumb. And I also know he made an alliance of people that he thought would not vote him. and I was not included, but Desert was, and Desert was pushing him more than I was. The other problem is he was told that I was one of the people pushing him, so he found that out from somebody. Who? I have no idea. Was it Dag? Was it Lisbon? Was it Lisa? Could have been Lisa, because I told Lisa, hey, I'd rather do Weeb. I mean, it's just, I feel like I can have no opinion without having to go through a back channel of another opinion. Now, maybe it's because I've positioned myself so poorly in this game where two groups of people want me. They don't know I'm working with the other as much. And so they want me to make that like division. I don't know what it is, but Floppy going was actually really bad because he was a vote with me. And I don't even care about Mike. I don't care about the whole meat shield strategy. The meat shield strategy is stupid. I would rather have a vote, someone who is voting with me consistently, than somebody who is ahead of me in the pecking order. Whatever. So this is essentially what happened. I asked every single person who they would rather. Everyone except for Bean, Rye, and Lisa said they would rather Weeb. So Desert, Lisbon, Dag, Mike, myself, and Corbin. So there's 7. Plus there's Floppy, which should have made it 8. All right? So we should have had 8 minimum votes for Weeb. All day long. There was a point last night at like 2 a.m. that I was positive it was 9-4 Weeb going to Floppy. But I think more people were concerned about having a unanimous vote to hide their position than actually saving Floppy. And there's 2 things with that. The first is Floppy did a really poor job like actually being active and getting allies because no one cared to let him go. The other thing that just gets on my nerves is like so take Corbin, B&Q, and Dag. Corbin in the middle of the night at 4 a.m. was like, hey, I'm voting for Floppy. This is blah, 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 why. B&Q never responded, so at least he's consistent. But Dag, he was on weeb. Hey, Dag, let me know if you changed your vote. And guess what? He did. He voted for Floppy and never told me and never told anyone and told literally all of the people that, oh, I'm going to vote for Weeb. But he was actually with Lisa and all of them voting for Floppy the entire time. So it's just frustrating because I feel like Mike and Dag are super talkative and will tell me how it is. Rye and Lisa are super talkative. But you have like Bean, who is here and there. You have Dag and B&Q, who are like basically inactive. Nick, who has been for a long time in this game, but is like kind of here and there now too. So you have all these people who like don't communicate at all, and these people who do communicate really, really well on both sides of the aisle. And each of them, like, we needed Dag, we needed B&Q, we needed Floppy, we needed Nick. But they're so bad at communicating that no one ever felt comfortable with a single vote, which is why it fell on Floppy. Because again, Floppy did such a bad job gaining those allies early that when the miscommunication happened, it fell on the easy, which was Floppy, unfortunately. So anyways, I have a call with Nick later today, and I'm basically going to tell him, look, you're expendable and you're on the bottom, and we need to do something about this group that is going to be willing to cut you. And I think the game needs to start now. Like, I was really hoping the game could have started at around 10, but I think it needs to start now. So anyways, I'm frustrated. I'm really frustrated at all the inactivity, but we will persevere. Thank you for listening to my insane rant. Okay, bye. I love you.